Welcome to this week's edition of The Wannabeez. I'm your host, Justin Kyle, and with me, as always, Nick Gula.
Let's go!
And John Van Hook. Wait a minute, where's John?
Where is John?
Where's John?
Where's John? Did you see John?
Did you see John?
What the fuck? Where's John? What the fuck?
Do you think like a fluffer, do you think that's like a step up or a step down? Like, do you think like you gotta fluff before you can ice, or you start icing and then you fluff?
This is a good question. He does this to us every fucking week. We gotcha with a Where's John?
John is not here this week. He ditched us. He's too good for us.
He's not dedicated. He's just not dedicated.
No, he's moving. He's doing a whole fucking thing. He's not available this week. So it's a Where's John?
We got you. We got you with a Where's John, and it's a very special Where's John because we're going to talk about all things Wannabeez coming through.
The week that you're hearing this, fucking you and me, Nick, we're going to be fucking Jersey bound, baby.
I can't even wait right now. We've got so much special things going to be happening this week.
I'm so fucking excited. This is going to be a Tell 'em Steve Dave fucking filled adventure. Just like it was in June when we recorded the original fucking Wannabeez episode at a shared universe. That was a crazy time. Just think about that. Like, that's the birth of Tell 'em Steve Dave and the Wannabeez.
Yeah, the shared universe, which is crazy to think about.
Right in Red Bank.
Yeah, Red Bank and freaking Ming and all that. And just we didn't even know what was going to go on. And all of a sudden Ming's like, yeah, just use the fucking studio for fucking whatever, for however, guy. And it was just the best experience with everybody that was involved in that situation. Shout out Natalie. Shout out Chuck.
Shout out CJ. Wasn't he the tech guy? We're headed back. We're headed back to the motherland for Black Friday event, and it's gonna be a little different because John is not gonna be with us. It's gonna be a whole Where's John vacation.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hey, he'll be there in spirit, and then we're gonna try to get him on. Get him online and do at least one or two episodes.
I'm hoping he'll have the availability to just be free to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, he better the bastard. He'll be he owes us for this week because he's fucking moving and shit.
I know.
Moving's more important. Moving his family to a new home and a new opportunity is more important than the fucking Wannabeez right now. I'm just saying. Nah.
I know where his fucking loyalties lie.
Yeah. Speaking about John, man, and Where's John, I had the greatest idea. For some reason, when I was driving home, I had one of those epiphanies again. Like when I was singing the Wannabeez song.
You were struck by lightning.
Literally, like I was coming home and I'm driving home and I'm like, man, this Where's John could use a theme song. That's what I kind of thought. And I was thinking maybe it was like, remember those old 80s sitcom stuff? Like you got, when you introed, it was like, I don't know, step by step and fucking
whatever happened to Dictionary? Like a TGIF sort of fucking theme song.
That was exactly what I was thinking. I was just thinking like we're driving on the fucking West Coast, guy, those fucking cliffs and shit, and it was just a car driving and shit, and it was John in the car trying to run from the Wannabeez and shit. He was on his own situation, but I'll try
Did
to.
you have lyrics? Did you have lyrics to this?
Oh yeah, I thought of these. I thought this was the best fucking
All right,
lyrics.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, put me on the spot, Justin. Just put me on the
Well,
spot, guy.
you're the one.
All right,
You
it
know.
started. It started like this, right? It was just, "Where's John? Do 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 do. Where's John? Do 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 do. Where's John? Do 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 do."
It reminds me of it's like a fucking detective show. It's like Law and Order.
Yeah. Dun,
Where's
dun,
John?
dun, dun, dun.
Where's John? Da-bong.
It actually came out of the animated thing, because I was watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, not Clubhouse or something like that, with my that hot dog, do 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 do.
Where's John? Da, 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 da. Where's John? Da, da, da,
And they have that
da.
other part where it's thing, and I was thinking like, he did it to us again, fucking John, like
That son of a bitch.
Where's John? That's what I was kind of thinking, going with it, like
That's pretty good.
that motherfucker did it again. He did it to us again, Justin. Like this whole thing, like
He doesn't care. Dun, 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 dun.
yeah. It's just not important to John. Dun, dun, boom, boom. And like you end it like right there.
And he just like, there's just like one clip of John going like, "What the fuck, you guys?"
That was kind of what I was thinking. Like just shit on John, just for the theme song.
Just make a whole song.
But I just thought it was fun. It was just so funny when I was driving home, going like, what if we had like this sitcom style fucking intro to the thing? We just
Well, it's gonna be. We gotta figure something out, because unfortunately, I would love to do like a proper Wannabeez thing, but when we're in New Jersey, and it's gonna be the two of us, there's gonna be instances where it's probably gonna have to be a "Where's John?"
It's gonna have to, yeah.
You know, we're gonna have to just suck it up and just do it.
We have so many guests.
Dude, and this is gonna be crazy for you and me. We should do like, it's just because we haven't like recorded in person really, other than that one time at a shared universe.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's gonna be a whole new thing. That's gonna be so fun.
We don't know what's gonna happen. Shit usually happens in New Jersey. Fucking Get 'em might be like, yeah, use the fucking studio or something like fucking crazy
dude,
like
that'd be
that, and all
dope.
of a sudden we're fucking sitting at the fucking the table.
Right.
And we gotta produce, like we gotta fucking produce.
We gotta-
and, like we're not,
we gotta
we're not
step up
fucking,
to the plate.
We gotta perform, guy. We gotta pop a Blue Chew out of the fucking couch and just fucking Get him. You got any fucking Blue Chew in that fucking couch right now, guy? Because we gotta go. We got something to go right now.
We gotta go. We gotta bring it 110%.
Exactly.
Every time.
Exactly. We're gonna be there fucking at midnight. We'll be there at midnight at fucking
I don't
like
give a fuck how long it
Thanksgiving,
takes.
guy.
Yeah, dude.
Jimmy's gonna be there fucking wrapping presents and shit like a fucking elf and shit, guy. And we might have to just be like, okay, let's fucking go and shit. You know what would be fucking crazy, and I'm gonna get us going right now, like within the fucking, just going down the fucking rabbit hole. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, Brian Johnson comes out, and he's like, "Hey guys, you want me to be on your pod?" Or something?
I heard from the grapevine.
I heard from the grapevine that you wanted me to be on your pod, and John's sitting there at home, and we're going. Like we got to shoot our shot at that fucking point.
We have to.
There's no fucking way we cannot have that opportunity and not take it. And it's going to suck so bad because John's going to be like, what the fuck?
I know, dude. That I had thought about that. I'm like, there's not only that, but just like between, like, Brian Johnson would be like, holy shit, I would shit myself, and he would just be crazy. But like, even we're going to be talking to like Alex and Victor, a couple of camera guys and crew members for Tell 'em Steve Dave. Like,
You
like
never
stuff
know.
like that.
Fucking Q could come in and just be like, you dirty fucking bastards. What's going on? You trying to steal my shit or something like that? How do we not take the opportunity to just have him shit all over the Wannabees? Like
That would be amazing.
Like we have all of our equipment sitting there, and he walks in and he's like, I heard you kind of stealing my fucking gig, you bastard.
Oh, dude, we could do like that would be awesome.
First, Justin takes my fucking my fiend guy and fucking goes on fucking the cruise and sings a fucking song, and now he's fucking doing these podcasts and shit and stealing my whole identity and shit. That would be. I don't care. Anything like that would be fucking crazy.
Hey, you know what? We got Walt to do the Baron thing for the Wannabees, and anything's possible.
Anything's possible, Wannabees. Like, if you dream it, we can do it. Justin has the uncanny ability to make people want to do things on this pod for some fucking apparent reason.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know.
You're dedicated. You're dedicated, unlike John.
I think I annoy people to the point where they're just like, yeah, fine, sure. If I do this, will you leave me alone?
I wouldn't say you annoyed a thing. You did a good thing for Walt, right? You did something. We can't talk about it. This will be something that you'll know by like episode 25 or 50 or something like that.
Whatever comes out, we could.
Well, then we'll talk about it. But friends help friends make money. That's how it works, right? You do something.
Yeah. Scared money don't make money.
Woo! Shit. Oh shit! Scared money don't make money. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I think it would be fun. Whatever we do, regardless of this New Jersey trip, I think it'll be awesome. I think I'm gonna be carpooling with Kat and Kyle, and I was kind of thinking of like logging the trip in some way. You know what I mean? Whether it be like an audio, like we do like a little pod while we're in the car, or I do like a vlog style video that we upload to the Wannabeez thing. The Wannabeez YouTube thing. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It's all up in the air, guy. We've got dreams. We've got situations. We're going to make them a reality for you guys. We're definitely going to do we've already talked about it. By this time, you're going to know about it. It's a live show on YouTube on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So it's kind of we've got bold ideas, and we're gonna make them a reality just for you guys because we love you guys.
I would like to dedicate this episode and the next 4 or 5 episodes to my boy Eric.
Yeah, Eric's he comes up with the greatest things. He came up with that time comedian fucking thing, and he just comes up with these just great saying. He's always commenting on our posts, like, and he just
Eric's
makes such great. He just makes like the greatest content, like for like fan stuff that you.
Yeah, does like a lot of stuff for like Tell Him Steve Dave.
Oh yeah,
and does a lot of stuff for like Fun Bearable. Back in the day when I did Mr. Whisker's Clubhouse, he was always super supportive of that show as well. So massive shout out, Eric. You're the fucking man. He's just the best. He just sent me a fucking care package.
Yeah, get in it, guy. It's
okay. So this is a little background.
You can't just be like, hey, he sent me a fucking care package like it was fucking grandma's fucking cookies. I got some fan mail. He sent me some fan mail. We got our first fucking fan package. This is I wouldn't call it fan mail, but so a little background. Like last year, I believe, I sent Eric like a Christmas present, like a Baron von Flanagan pop figure that they put out. So I sent it to him as like a Christmas present, and this year he returned the favor. He bought me Tell Him Steve Dave, Let's all go Toho the movies. One of those plates that Walt lost in the customs thing. And he also, the creme de la creme, he made a fucking top hat
with these fucking like 4-colored demon horns coming out of the top hat, like a Baron von Flanagan 4-colored demon mashup sort of thing. And it
Nice.
was just the fucking coolest thing. And there was a poster with some stickers and stuff, but it was like the coolest fucking thing. So shout out to Eric.
Justin right now is being so fucking low key at this point, guy. Because when you sent me that picture, I almost shit myself.
It's so cool.
Of that fucking plate. I was like, you got him one of the fucking plates, guy. Who the fuck does that? Like one of the lost plates of fucking Tell 'em Steve Day just shows up at your door, and you're like, that's okay, but he made me a fucking horned fucking top hat, so that's the creme de la creme. I'd be like, fucking, wait a minute, he fucking tracked down one of these fucking plates and got it from the guy? Not that the fucking top hat wasn't fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, the top hat was fucking, trust me, I'm not doing it justice right now, but
it's pretty sweet.
Justin is not doing justice to this fucking plate already. It's one
awesome.
of the fucking lost plates, guy.
Yeah. I got the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail, guy. The Holy Grail.
I think you can buy them on eBay. If you go on eBay,
you can. I mean, I'm not saying that like you can't, like, because I've gotten so much stuff. My Holy Grail would be patches. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to find all the patches and stuff and buy them when I think. I got a 148 finally.
Fuck yeah.
So I got that on my thing. So I'm tracking that down. But more importantly, I gotta say this. I am so privileged to do this, and I don't want anybody to be like, oh, that's fucking awesome. It's the least I can do for the ants that have given me so much throughout my life. But I gotta say this. My 4-color demons shoes will be in the museum, Curator's museum, because I'm sending him.
Fuck yeah.
One of the last things that he's got a list of the last things he needs, and I'm like looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute, I picked up a pair of shoes. Could that be the pair of shoes that he needs? And because I'll give a little background. We were in freaking New Jersey, and where Jimmy's like, oh yeah, I talked to Walt. Walt's gonna be there on Sunday, and then he couldn't be there on Sunday. He was like, oh well, he's definitely gonna be there on Monday, and he says he's bringing us a special box out of his garage, because he was like, I'm sure Walt was like fucking carrying this thing forever, and he's like, this is just like junk. But to us, it was like opening the fucking the fucking Ark of the Covenant or something like
all
that.
These, like old like Patreon gifts that they've put out over the years.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Fucking plush dolls, like things that you
t-shirts, hoodies, shoes.
Yeah.
Fucking all kinds
umbrellas,
of stuff.
like all of the things that
tapestries.
Like, you would secretly wish that you were on the $100 fucking Patreon fucking thing for the whole thing, so you could get all these stuff. He brings out this fucking box, and here it is. It's like, oh shit. I'm like, actually the shoes don't even fit. Like, they don't even fit me. I was like, but I need these fucking shoes. So fast forward, fucking Curator comes out. He's gonna get his whole collection together, and he's gonna make a Tell 'em Steve Dave kind of museum type thing. So I'm going through Facebook. He's like, hey guys, I need this shit, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh shit, I got the pair of fucking shoes. So I fucking DM'd them, and I was like, yo, they're yours. He's like, oh, I'll buy them. I'm like, just the fact that knowing that these shoes will be in that collection is good enough for me. Fuck it, I'm sending them to him. So I'll be sending them to him probably, I think, next Tuesday or something like that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll be sending it. So
yeah, I got some leftover episode TEST episode 600 get them posters that I'm gonna send to Eric and a couple other people that I owe some posters to. I just, dude, like fucking sending shit these days is unreal.
Yeah, it's
Like
unreal.
it's so
It's super
expensive.
unreal. Yeah, it is. $10
Like,
or
holy
something.
fuck.
It is. Yeah, because I got you guys a present. Per se, it hasn't come in yet, but I'll
Yeah.
probably get it. I'll probably receive it by like next week. Same time as I'm sending the shoes, I'll probably send a
You
thing.
might as well just hang on to it until I fucking see you at this point. Save yourself the postage.
I actually could do that, but again, why am I gonna bring it all the way to New Jersey so you can bring it all the way back? Fuck it, I'll just send it.
That's true. Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, I'll just send it. But Barry did the omnibus poster, okay, and he had some for sale, and I believe in, you know, helping other ants with their things, so I bought 3 of them. Selfishly, I wanted one for myself, and I was like,
Fuck yeah.
you know what, the Wannabees need this fucking thing. So I bought 2 more, and I'm gonna send it to John and Justin, just so you
Fuck
know.
yeah. And I want to give that guy a shout out too. I love Barry McLean Jr. He's such a fucking good comic book artist. He's like one of the best. I love watching his Instagram reels and stuff of him just inking and sketching, and he's awesome. He's a huge ant too. He does all kinds of like Tell Him Steve Dave pinups and stuff.
Oh,
He's
he
the
goes
best.
all
He's
out.
awesome.
He goes all out. Even when he's doing his own stuff, he's sitting there at a con or something. He's got the 4-color demon stuff all over the place. You know, he is so great.
This guy's for real. He's the best.
Yeah, he's the legit situation right now, guy.
Yeah.
He goes to actual cons. He goes out there. You'll see him out there.
Hopefully have him on the show soon. That would be fucking dope.
Already
that.
reached out their partner.
Would be
reached
fucking,
out. He wants to do
awesome.
it whenever we can get it. I'm sure that it's probably going to be
at some
after.
point, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be after the you know, the trip. But we'll definitely get him on there because, you know, we gotta talk about that.
We gotta talk comics and his art, and
100%.
He's a cool ass dude.
Yeah.
But kind of going back to the trip, if anybody listening to this is gonna be in New Jersey for the Black Friday Tell 'em Steve Dave weekend thing, and you see us and you come up to us and you say, hey, I'm a fucking wannabe, whatever, or you even just say hey, whatever. I'm gonna be bringing a bunch of Wannabeez pins that I made. Bunch of pin sets that I've just been sitting on, so I'll be handing those out.
I got 2 left, and I'll bring them.
Dude, I got so many. I'll bring all of them. I have some set aside. Yeah, so come say hi, come
Plus,
chat.
More than likely, we'll put the rest of them in the termite bowl anyway. So
I also have some Get 'em posters there too that you could pick up.
Yay! Pimp it, man. Pimp your shit.
There was a couple Get 'em. There's like a stack of Get 'em posters there that I don't know if they probably are there. They're probably gonna fucking stay at the store for the eternity. But there's like a stack of Get 'em posters that I designed. So
hey, don't sell your. He's selling himself short again. He's doing it again, and this is gonna piss me off again because. He is he's selling himself short because we know personally that one of the posters is in the fucking studio right behind, I believe it's Q on that wall. There is a fucking one of your posters, Get 'em posters, up on the wall. So he's fucking selling himself short again. Because don't let him fucking fool you, guy. They're more than likely we're gonna get down there and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you have any more of those fucking posters?" Because they're all fucking gone, guy. But
no, but that's cool though. It's cool that that'll be there. Some pins will be there. Just come say hi. I'm so looking forward to it. It'll be fun to hang out with Kyle and Kat.
Yeah,
those guys are cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It'd be cool to see your wife again, Sam. Sam's fucking awesome. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. I'm so. Where the fuck is John?
Where's John? Where the fuck is John? Where the fuck?
That's like the only thing that's like missing to make it like the perfect thing. Like I miss John. I already missed John on this episode, but I'm gonna miss John on the vacation.
Oh, it's gonna be live right in front of us to not have John, and we're doing this whole thing, and it's like, fuck.
If you know what, it feels like a betrayal. Am I wrong? Like it just feels wrong. Like
it just feels wrong that we're there and he's not, and it's like, fuck. It's fucked.
I should be having a good time, but I'm gonna feel so guilty.
I do. I'm gonna feel so guilty. We're gonna have to do something.
I feel awful, but it'll be fine. We're gonna try to get him to Skype in.
We'll get him on.
We'll get
the
John.
pod.
We'll get John.
Yeah. So like they change gears. Let's change some gears here. We're doing this thing. We're gonna be there. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into this episode. So how is work? I want to know what's going on with work. That's what I really want to know.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
So for anybody, a little update. I started working at like a head shop. It's just like they sell pipes and bongs and dab rigs and vapes. They also sell like skateboarding stuff and incense and crystals, a lot of crystals, and just every jewelry, rings, body piercings, fucking so much fucking stuff. Like, oh my God, dude, there's so much stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, and especially in a small town like you. I mean, that's probably the only kind of store you have for miles like that. Might as well pack it with every fucking thing you think. I mean, if the biggest problem is inventory, right? You just have that problem of storing all of that fucking equipment is probably the biggest problem that they have is like, where do we fucking put all this shit, guy?
There's so many rocks and pipes and fucking, dude, it's wild.
So many rocks.
Oh, this is a funny fucking story.
Oh, good.
So we got like a lot of leaf peepers, right? Last few weeks have been pretty popular, and there would be like tour buses, right, that come through the town, and of course, like the bus stops and everybody explores downtown. And
is it like the movies where like the 22 Asians come out with their cameras and like
yeah, kinda.
They're at Florida. At Florida. You see them and they're like, not to be fucking thing, but that stereotypically that's that's what you see when you think of that. Like they get off the bus and they're like.
Yeah, taking pictures of fucking everything.
Millions of the fucking leaves on the ground and the fucking this and that and blah.
It's kind of like that, but it's like people from like fucking like people like John. It's people like fucking John. No,
fucking John gets off the bus and he's like,
look at all these leaves. No, but so we got a lot of leaf peeper tourists and stuff. So these two older women came in, and we also sell like weapons, like knives and katanas and shit like that, and axes and whatever, throwing stars.
That's a slippery slope. Remember, man, you could be a fucking yellow jacket if you start thinking about that type of stuff. Shit. Fucking Chinese stars and fucking passing notes in women's bathrooms underneath the stall and shit, guy. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So these two older women came in, and one of them was like looking for a knife. And I'm like, okay, like a pocket knife. Like, what are we thinking? She's like, well, I'm walking through the woods. We're going to be going on a hike. And I need to, like, be able to protect myself if, like, a bear attacks me.
And how old are these ladies? Like, they're in their 50s,
like
80s?
60. Like 60.
Oh, so they're retired and they're
old.
They're an up-and-coming yellow jacket. That's what you're telling me.
Right.
Wallet. They don't even know it yet, but they went in there.
But they got the pearl necklace.
Swiss Army knife. They walked. Justin fucking upsell them to a Boeing knife, guys. Like fucking.
I tried.
It's like fucking 8 feet long, guy. You can protect yourself with this katana, guy. It fits neatly in your fucking case, guy. Watch out, it's sharp, guy.
How did you know? You know me so well.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna be like, well,
that's not a knife. That's a knife.
Dude, we are so alike because that's exactly what popped in my head when you said that. I was like, boom, Crocodile Dundee. That's exactly what the fuck I thought of.
I tried to sell her on on a slightly bigger knife because she was like genuinely concerned that some sort of wild animal was gonna like maul her on her hike. I gotta defend myself.
How you fucking gonna defend yourself with a little pocket knife, guy?
Right, I told her
fucking.
You need this
like
trench
fucking
knife.
Davy Crockett over here, guy, with a fucking. She got a fucking. He sold her the cap and everything, the fucking raccoon cap,
a ghillie suit and shit,
fucking ghillie suit and shit. She's gonna jump out and fucking stab this raccoon in the fucking neck and shit.
Jump on the back and just start fucking hacking. No, so I tried to sell her on like at least some sort of, because I'm like, I tried to tell him like, if a bear is attacking you, a pocket knife is not gonna save you. I'm just gonna tell you up front, like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And she didn't even know how to open the fucking thing.
Instead of Justin being like, "Hey, it's fucking winter and the black bears are pretty much going into their fucking holes right now. They're sleeping like a motherfucker right now, and they're not gonna come out." Right. Justin's like, you can't use a Swiss Army knife. That little fucking that little corkscrew is not gonna do anything. Here's a fucking katana blade that you can cut this fucking thing's neck off, guy, with one flick of the wrist, guy. She's gonna cut her friend's fucking neck and shit.
I showed her how to open the blade, right? And I put it in her hand, and she was holding it. This is teeny tiny little pocket knife, this $20 thing, and she would have thought she was Prince Adams, and she turned into He-Man. When I fucking gave her that fucking thing, dude, she had the confidence, and she put her shoulders back, dude, and she was just like,
"Thunder,
this is it."
Thunder.
Yeah, dude, like she fucking turned.
Thundercats.
Yeah, she fucking powered up, dude. She was like ready to fuck. And then her friend is standing next to her. She's like, "Yeah, you could definitely kill something with that. You could definitely kill something with that." And she was like, she was like making like stabbing motions. She was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I think I'll take this one. I'm gonna take this one."
Oh,
and then she says to me, "How do I close it?"
She's gonna hurt herself, fucking A. Justin's gonna find out like a week later that fucking she slit her fucking main artery, guy, with the fucking Swiss Army knife, guy, trying to fucking open the thing, guy. Bled out in the woods, guy. It's all Justin's fault.
She was so confident in herself. Yeah. It was she was gonna fucking kill anything in her path.
I always say, guy, walk into it like you fucking own the place, guy. Fuck it. That's the way to go. Nothing's gonna fuck with you if you're like you're that confident. You're that confident. Nobody's fucking with you, guy.
Oh, this one time I was walking. This happened recently. It's like the adult equivalent of taking candy from a stranger in a white van.
Oh, nice.
Except instead of a white van, it was a white truck, and instead of candy, it was a joint. But I was like walking home one night, and on the very far side of this parking lot, there's like a little trail there's like this little trail behind the dumpster that kind of cuts through like the back side of like a church to the next parking lot. So it's like a little path. Yeah. But there's a big white dirty truck sitting there idling, and all I hear is, "Hey, bro."
Oh no.
I stop and I turn and I'm like, "Hey," and he goes, you're the guy from so and so," and I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Here, have this," and he like throws me a joint.
Oh shit.
I'm like, okay. Uh-oh. So I just kept walking.
Imagine he was a Russian intelligence officer guy, and he's got one of those fucking laced with the fucking the shit guy, and he's trying to take you out.
It was a genuine fucking concern that it was like laced or something, because I'm like, I have no fucking idea who this is.
No clue. No clue.
It's fucking dark. I didn't even get to see their face. They just said, "Hey, you're the person from, the store. Here's a joint.
Yeah.
Have a good night."
He could have been watching you for weeks, guy. Like,
yeah, dude.
He could have been watching you for weeks, guy. Just like a whole creepy thing.
And he's just like, "I'm going to put some fucking fentanyl in this fucking joint, and this idiot's going to smoke it and fucking die." You guys will be doing a funeral pod for me in New Jersey.
No, we're gonna do an investigatory ID. We're gonna have it on the ID channel. We're gonna go this whole thing. It's gonna be a whole first 48. Me and John's gonna fucking fly out to fucking
awesome.
Avenge your death and shit like that, guy. And it's gonna be a whole
fucking
thing.
Awesome. That would be sweet. I'd be okay
Well,
with that.
I mean,
That's good content.
okay, so let's find the fucking Russian
All
operative and get him to
All right.
fucking kill you, and then we can fucking do it, guy.
I still have it. I haven't smoked it. I still
Good
have it.
thing, good fucking thing, guy. Good thing you didn't smoke it, because I don't know. That sounds shady as fuck.
Sounds weird, right?
It does. It does.
I'm like, not, I'm still like, it might be. I kind of want to break it open just to see what's inside. It's just,
I like to put faith in people and think, but that just sounds
It's
weird. Like it
weird.
wasn't even like he was next to the store, right?
yeah.
Like he was outside. He was a patron. He was like, "Oh, you were cool. You know, you
Here's
seem
the
cool.
fucking thing. Yeah.
You work. He was the last customer or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a little tip. This is something that I grew and stuff like that, and had a rapport
And that does
with you.
happen. That does happen quite often with customers. Some customers will like
you
give
get a
you like a
rapport
fucking
with people. Yeah, you get a
Yeah.
rapport. You get back, and you're selling fucking product. You're selling fucking
Yeah.
papers and shit like that. So, that could have. No, it's like you're walking. You've already. I'm assuming you've been walking for a little bit, not a whole lot, but
I'm
a
not
little
next
bit.
to the store anymore. Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
Yeah, you're not that to me sounds wicked fucked up, guy. Fuck.
Dude, I was
Dude, I would
like,
have
whoa.
shit myself. I would have been walking home, and I would have been like just thinking like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait. Like I'm walking past.
Yeah.
I'm not even next to the store. I
Yeah.
don't know this guy.
Yeah.
It's in this back parking lot. I don't know what
it's
he's
behind
doing.
it. It's like by a dumpster.
He could be fucking like jerking off and shit like that, guy.
Exactly.
Like this whole thing, guy. He could have a picture of you and he's jerking off to your picture.
Yeah,
or
looking me
something
up
like
on
that.
Facebook. He could be listening to the Wannabeez, just fucking fingering his asshole and rolling this fucking joint for me. And like,
I'm getting them back for sharing and shit like that, guy. Fucking a whole like thing. It's a whole fucking thing.
I'll show you what a yellow jacket is, you motherfucker.
Oh shit! Like he identifies as a fucking yellow jacket and he's taking revenge on the fucking wannabes, bro. Oh shit! That's even darker than what I thought, guy. But yeah, that's totally a fucking a scenario, guy. Oh my god! Like we're creating a whole fucking thing. You are the kind of you're our Declan, so like if he takes you out, we're kind of fucked at this point.
I think it was an attack on the hive as a whole, honestly.
Fucking A, man.
It was so
throw
weird.
that joint out. Fuck that. Throw that joint out.
It's not
Throw it
worth
out.
it.
Don't even fucking tempt it.
It was so weird.
It is. That is weird. That is super weird. I gotta say, it's super weird. I'd be carrying something.
Yeah, I think I have to, man. I have to
start carrying something. Like you can't have a fucking experience like that and a yellow jacket experience.
And people fucking now they recognize me around town because everybody shops at that store. That's like the only place in town that you can buy like a vape or a bong or a bowl.
Or a
so
crack
like everybody
pipe.
fucking goes there. Yeah, exactly.
Is there crack pipes there?
Well, some, but it's like. It's not like out on display. It's like you have to like specifically ask for it, and we might.
It's not like your old. They're not showing people how to use it.
Right. It's not like that at all. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
Yeah. It's definitely a fun environment. I do like enjoy the coworkers and.
You seem happier. You do seem happy. You seem less stressed out at times.
Do you remember the times I would like text you and John and be like, bro, I'm gonna
murder myself. I'm gonna just literally just fucking take out the next customer that comes in. I can't. Just so I can break the monotony of this whole situation. I'm looking outside and I'm hoping to God somebody pumps gas and smokes a cigarette and just fucking throws it right into the gas tank, guy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see it. I definitely see it.
Maybe the crystals are helping my aura,
dude.
Helping me with my positive energy.
Maybe that's gonna get your aura up, and you fucking even though the candle was made by a fucking Chinese guy from Wuhan, China guy, your luck, it's bringing you good luck. Guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't know. Like, I think the crystals are my least favorite part of the whole thing. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of cool stuff, but like, it's so overwhelming, and there's so much to like. Like when people are like, "What crystal is this?" Like, I have fucking no idea. Like, I have no idea.
Come on,
You want
come
me to?
on. You gotta sell it, Justin. And I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how right now. I'm gonna show you how.
Okay.
When they ask you, it's like Ghostbusters. Remember Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
And when somebody asks you if you're a god, what do you tell them?
Yes.
You're a fucking god, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the same thing with the crystal. I don't care if it's a blue crystal. Just make something shit up. It lines with Venus, and it's going to this crystal. What's your birthday? And they say just a random fucking birthday, and you just throw out there, oh yes, this is a perfect for an Aries. It's a fire sign situation. And it was totally it'll totally align your chakras right now, because the western star is in the sky, and it's totally lining up with your sign, and this crystal will totally make your whole thing in sync. Guy, just get into that whole thing and just be like, it's all bullshit anyways. They're all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So just take it like it's bullshit and be like, yeah, the fucking, Jupiter is in line with Mars, and this crystal was taken out of a mine in West Virginia. And the cool story about it was on your birthday, right?
Yeah.
And just make it up, and then bam, they're gonna be like, oh
damn.
Shit. And that whole thing where you make your own destiny, that right there, that story and that whole thing might bring them on the path to just enlightenment, right? You selling that thing, it's an all bullshit, and all of a sudden they believe it with all their thing, and they walk into the job that they wanted.
Yeah, man.
Just telling a coworker off, or going postal or something like that. You could make that happen. You might be able to make, a mass murder happen just because you were like, hey, I sold this crystal, and all of a sudden they just feel their destiny because of you, Justin.
Yeah. Well, that could happen because, like, if I sell them like a fucking katana, next thing you know,
throwing stars,
yeah,
throwing stars.
Yeah, man. Yeah, throwing stars is where it's at, dude. They'll fucking.
We were talking about this. A lot of the guys were talking about this. We were talking about this, and I think I was talking this with, because we get into some fucked up shit at work and just around, because we're just fucked up individuals, and we were thinking about that. I was talking to just talking to random people, like just coming on the campus, and they would think, and I was talking about this today, and we got into the whole thing of cuckolding, and I don't know why I don't know why we started getting into it. It was a whole thing, and they knew people that did it, and the guy was like, what gets people, I want to understand what gets people into that situation. And I was like, I was just like fucking around, and I was like, well, it's well documented that if you had throwing stars as a child, and you threw them into 2x4s in your backyard, and you shaved cats on your off weekends, you ended up being a cuckold in real life, guy. And his face looked thing, and without missing a beat, and I turned to the other guy. Yeah, he had throwing stars when he was a kid, guy. And it was, the dude lost his fucking mind. He just looked at the dude and looked at me, and he was, without missing a beat, I was like, yeah, I think he had throwing stars when he was a kid. He's a fucking cuckold, guy. It was just so funny how it happened. And even the guy was like, you could see he was thinking about it, like, is this guy for real? Like, is this a real study or something like that? Like, for a millisecond, he was just like
The gears were turning.
Yeah, he was just going there, and all of a sudden, I'm like, nah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guy. I'm just throwing it out there, guy. You know? The evolution of a fucking cuckold from the fucking beginning to the end, guy.
Man, what a strange thing to be though as a cuckold. I don't think I could do that. That'd be fucking weird. That would be weird.
We were talking about both. It was the both, like being cuckolded, right, and being the guy in the room while you're fucking the wife, right? How do you do that too? Like the guy's in the corner, like beating off, like, and you're fucking this dude's wife, like that's gotta be weird too, right? And like, and he's like the person he knows he's like, I'm fucking his wife. It's not like he's fucking mine. And I'm like, but just like where in your life you gotta be to be like thing, and then just be comfortable with that. It's weird. That's weird. Hey,
what if it's like
whatever floats your boat, guys? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Wannabeez is not that to be judgmental. We're not that fucking judgmental.
Listen to me. I'll go a step further. If you're a cuck, we would love to have you on.
We'll have you on. We want you on. We actually we actually would love to have somebody to explain like what is the rules.
And you know what? If you're a female cuck, I want to talk to you that too.
I mean everything. Yeah, like the whole thing. We're not judging. We sound like we're judging. We are not judging.
You know what I would like to interview? There's a thing that I heard about since I started this job, a nipple icer. You know what a nipple icer is? It's like people like at a Vegas show or something right before like they go on in like the topless. It's just a dude that goes around and ices the nipple before they go on stage. That's his whole job.
How do I get that job?
I get that job. Is that like somebody gets paid to ice nipples for a living?
Dude's nipples, right? And he's not even gay.
Any nipples.
He's not even gay. And he's weird. He's a weird dude. Like you can tell he's a weird dude.
He's like the dude that's always in the friend zone. You know, he's like he's just
like weird. Like he's the greatest guy ever. Like he would give you the shirt off his back, but all of a sudden he tells you what his job is, and you're like, how did you get into that? I don't know. And he's weird. He's weird about it. He's like, he walks up to you and he's like, I'm not gay, but you really got nice. You got nice nipples.
Can I ice them?
And you're like sitting there going, what the fuck is this guy's problem? And he's the nicest guy, so you're like, well, I guess you can ice him.
Do you think like a fluffer? Do you think that's like a step up or a step down? Like, do you think like you gotta fluff before you can ice, or you start icing and then you fluff?
This is a good question. These are two different tracks. These are two different tracks in life. Because if you ice, you know, you're not really getting into the whole thing. It's a sexual thing, don't get me wrong, but you're not actually physically like getting somebody hot or fucking somebody wet or something like that, guy, or getting somebody. I think I'm gonna say the fluffer is a step up from the icer. I think the ice is gonna be like the ground level. You're an apprentice. You send the apprentice in, they ice some nipples. He's just not ready for the intense.
He's not ready to be a fluffer.
He's not ready for the intense job of being a fluffer. So you just ease them into it. Like, you know, all right, you know, go over there. This is the talent. You know, they need rock hard nipples. Here you go. Here's an ice cube. Fucking ice.
Here's an ice cube.
Here's an ice cube. Just get those things fucking nice and perky, and then bam, you're on your road to be, you know. But you can't. I don't think there's a natural progression in that, and I would love to talk to a porn star like back in the industry. Is or like
dude.
Being in the industry. Like what is. Like where is all of this stuff? I would love to do that. That would.
If you're a wannabe listener and you're a porn star, we would love to have you on.
Or even just in the background of stuff. Where's the natural progression? Do you start off as a nice ice nippler, or do you just go into it?
Right.
And is
what's the entry level gig for something like that? Like where do you start? You like
I would think like, you know, cameraman would be like the upper echelon of like
Yeah.
of that type of situation, light guy, or the fucking,
The
the boom
sound
mic guy,
dude.
the sound
Yeah.
dude, or the fucking that the camera
You'd
guy.
probably
So
like a PA, probably, right? Just somebody who
yeah,
gets like the blue chews and the coffee and the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
lube and
yeah,
whatever,
and the ice nipple.
and the ice for the ice, nipple
Yeah.
dude.
Hey, we need a lot of fucking ice. So you need to go to the store. You need to go to Cumbies and get the
Go to
most
Cumbies,
coldest,
get a
the
bag of
most
ice.
coldest fucking ice you can find and bring it back here.
Yeah,
That is your job. The whole
yeah.
picture depends on you getting this fucking ice.
Stacy, she's got innies. We need them out.
Yeah. Her nipples are shy. She had a horrible nipple accident. Somebody chewed on it, and she still got the tooth embedded in the nipple. And we need her nipples to come out. And the only way that happens is the ice nippler. This is the most important fucking job. We might be making fun of this right now, but it might be the most fucking important job on the set, guy. Like this, like if you screw this up, you'll never work in the industry again. You'll be blackballed from every other fucking film that you go into. Like the network just they send out the fucking bat signal all of a sudden that you're not the nippler. You're not the ice nippler. And then your career is ruined. Your career is ruined in the porn industry just because you couldn't
can't
figure
even do
out
that. You won't be able to hold a camera if you can't even do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the entry level, and it's saying, this is an important job. We're giving it to you, and if you can't do this, you can't do anything else. You can't direct. You can't do any of this stuff. So I think Justin, this might wrap it up for us, right?
Yeah, nothing. We don't have anything else that.
I don't really think
else?
we've been going. We're gonna be going for a while. People know what's going on. I hope you enjoy this episode.
Oh, you know what? Happy Thanksgiving. This is a thing, sort of.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully,
you know what?
it's not too intense with your family this year.
Yeah.
You don't fight with your family. You know what? Fuck it. Fight with your family. You know what? Because at the end of the day, you know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? You're gonna storm out, and you're gonna have a better day. So fuck it. If that's the way it's gonna go, that's the way it's gonna go.
But let's think of something that we're thankful for before we close out the show. I'm gonna start off right. First and foremost, I'm thankful for Harley. Nice. She puts up with a lot of my bullshit. She's very supportive and she's just very much there for me, and I'm just super thankful for that. Thankful for the listeners, people who give a fuck. I'm thankful for Tell 'em Steve Dave, and this whole fucking year has just been just absolutely crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna amplify that, and it's gonna sound corny, but I'll ditto that situation because this has been the most rewarding. You guys think we're just like when we started this, we kind of started it with the situation where we were like, if it comes off, it comes off. If it pops off, it pops off. But the problem with that is when you put something like that together, and then all of a sudden you're 10, 15 weeks in, you kind of get invested in it. And the unfortunate part of this situation is that I am fucking all in on this situation. I will, I literally, anything in my life, I'll go into this. Anything in my life, I've just killed, right? I have the uncanny ability to walk into situations and Justin can contest to this, just talk about this. I walk into situations and I just feel comfortable in any situation, literally anything. I can walk into the Hall of Congress and just kill things, but that is not that is just normal to me. It's just normal. That's just the way I am. I'm just that person that can just do that. I have that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my autism. I don't know if it's my ADHD. I don't know if it's my OCD or something like that. It just feels normal to me to do those types of things and be comfortable in those situations. I am totally out of my element. Totally don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And on the other hand, you guys have made me feel so comfortable in the way that we do this, and I know that you guys got my back, and I can just be myself, and kind of just flow with this. Even though
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
got it, I've done it before, and I've done other things way iller than this. I feel this is just, it's just a step up, and you guys have just made it so, like I said, normal. Like it's a normal thing to every week to do this, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm so grateful for you guys to and make this dream possible. And there's gonna be so much stuff going to. We have so many fucking ideas, and so many
just crazy
things. Crazy shit. Like I would never do these things ever in my life, and now I find myself like at 3:00 in the morning, just like, wait. One of the ideas was of like I'm calling like right now I'm calling all kinds of people to sponsor the pod. I would have never thought of that, like doing that at 3:00 in the morning. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like playing.
We need Blue Chew.
No, it was like the other day. It was like Blue Chew is one of my biggest fucking gets. If I can get Blue Chew, I think we're gonna be. I feel professional after that. But the other day it's like 3:00 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm waking up in a like cold sweat, and I'm like thinking to myself, do you think MeUndies would ever fucking sponsor the pod? Like things like that. It's like weird. It's like weird.
Yeah.
Just like I'm going to the bathroom, and it's like, wait, how could I call fucking MeUndies and get like the marketing guy on the phone and like get to that point where we're like corresponding about fucking like having ads on the Wannabeez. That to me is like,
that'd be dope.
It's crazy. It'd be dope, but it's just so foreign to me that like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird, guys.
I know what you're saying, because it's like I honestly, like, it's funny because like we started this podcast as a love letter to another podcast. Like we're the Wannabees. We want to be Tell 'em Steve Dave. We want to be these people that we look up to. Yeah. But I also think the other part of Wannabees is like, you could listen. I know a lot of people that listen to the Wannabees that don't know Tell 'em Steve Dave, but they're like invested in the lore of Wannabees. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the whole like parking wars thing. Yeah. All these like little side stories and bits that we do. Like people are like genuinely
people come up to me all the time, and they're like, they don't know Tell 'em Steve from Tits All, and they come up to me and they're like, I listen to Wannabees, you guys are great, but and the weirdest thing, it's like, oh, but Gula, you don't talk enough for me. Like that to me is fucking weird. Like who the fuck wants to hear me talk? Like it's weird. Yeah. It's so weird. What would it be Wannabeez show be without a fucking B fact? And I'm gonna bring out a B fact. I'm gonna bring out a fucking doozy, because this one's crazy to me.
All right, I got a John fact after that. Since this is where John.
Oh, I forgot we were supposed to bring John facts, but okay.
I got a John fact. You got a fact, I got a John fact.
All right, good. There are people in Africa that keep elephants out of their fields by placing beehives around the fields in what is called a bee fence.
What?
Not defense, a bee fence.
Bee fence. Whoa.
That's crazy. Dude. That's pretty crazy, guys. So they put beehives around the perimeter of the and to keep the elephants out, because elephants obviously don't like bees.
Wow.
So they that's how they keep. That's like fence. A visible fence for a dog. It's bees.
Right. But against elephants, that's fucking dope.
Yeah. All right, what's your John fact?
All right, my John fact is John is a mid-20s uncircumcised male.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
That's
He's got the
nuts.
hood.
Would be crazier that we could get him snipped on camera and bring it to the Wannabeez guy. Wouldn't that be fucking cool?
Circumcised John.
And circumcised John on the fucking Wannabeez pod.
Dude,
that would be
now we're
fucking Nuts.
That would be amazing.
Nuts.
That we would have to sell that. We would have to like fucking put that on a DVD and sell that shit.
We're gonna take pieces of it, guy, and we're gonna put it in a fucking behind plastic, and we're gonna sell them on limited edition.
You could own a piece of John's foreskin.
Limited edition, guy. John's foreskin. Fucking sell it on. I can't preserve it behind like glass or something like that, guys. Oh shit! Oh yeah, we're fucked up. Justin, where's John? Where is he?
Where's John?
Where's John? Where is he? I don't understand where he is. He does this to us every fucking week.